Breaking Bad ended over a decade ago. But what if everything you thought you knew about that ending was wrong? What if Walter White didn't die in that lab? What if everything we saw in the finale was a hallucination? And what if the man we thought was just a chemistry teacher was actually a CIA experiment from the very beginning? Sounds crazy, right? Well, today we're diving into 5 mind-blowing Breaking Bad fan theories that could completely rewrite the show you thought you knew. And stick around for the bonus theory at the end, because it might explain the real reason Walter White ever got cancer in the first place. Spoiler, it wasn't bad luck. We all remember that iconic shot. The camera pulling up as Walt lies on the floor, bleeding out, surrounded by his empire of blue meth. It's the perfect ending. Almost too perfect. Which is exactly why some fans don't buy it. According to one theory, Walt didn't die. He survived that bullet wound. The cops arrive, find him breathing, and rush him to the hospital. And from there, his life becomes the real nightmare. Think about it. He's arrested on the spot. Every secret comes out in court. Skylar, she's dragged down with him for money laundering. And all that money Walt fought to protect, gone. The second the feds talk to Elliot and Gretchen, that charity fund disappears. So what's the point of all the bloodshed, all the lies, nothing? He loses everything. Here's the kicker. If this theory is true, the ending we saw was actually the happy version. Walter White dying in the lab? That's the optimistic ending. The real ending would be hell. This one is even darker. Some fans believe Walt didn't make it to Albuquerque at all. Instead, he froze to death in that car in New Hampshire. And everything we saw in Felina, the entire finale, was a hallucination in his dying moments. Think about it. That final episode was almost too clean, too cinematic. Walt ties up every loose end. He kills the neo-Nazis. He frees Jesse. He even dies in the lab like some tragic genius. That's not Breaking Bad. That's fantasy. The reality? Walt dies alone, cold and forgotten, dreaming about a glorious ending he never got. And suddenly, that last smile on his face, it's not pride, it's delusion. Who was Gustavo Fring before Los Pollos Hermanos? A businessman? Sure, but a ghost with 0 records in Chile? That's suspicious. And here's the strangest part. When Don Eladio had the chance to kill Gus, he didn't. Why? Don Eladio doesn't hesitate to kill anyone except Gus. Here's where the theory gets wild. Gus was a CIA asset. It makes sense. He's from Chile during Pinochet's dictatorship, a period when the CIA was heavily involved in South America. The theory says Gus helped the U.S. government during that time. When his usefulness ended, they sent him to Mexico to infiltrate cartels. That explains his unlimited resources, his ability to bypass immigration issues, why the DEA could never quite touch him. If this is true, Gus wasn't just a drug lord. He was a government experiment gone rogue. Ever notice this? Every time Walt kills someone, he takes something from him. After killing Crazy 8, he starts eating his sandwiches without crust. After Mike, Walt takes his drink, whiskey, neat. After Gus, Walt drives his car and even mimics his cold, calculated tone. Coincidence? Or a psychological shift? Some fans believe Walt didn't just kill people, he absorbed them. Piece by piece, murder by murder, Heisenberg wasn't born overnight. He was built from the people he destroyed. You probably noticed the color symbolism in Breaking Bad, but what if it was more than just aesthetics? Fans believe every major color was a signal. Purple means control and status. Green is greed and transformation. Yellow equals decay, corruption, danger. But the most chilling color? Pink. Pink always meant death. The teddy bear after the plane crash. Jane's lipstick before her overdose, Saul's shirt when his life was on the line. Every time pink appeared, someone was about to die. The show was warning us the whole time. Everyone assumes Walt's cancer was bad luck. But what if it wasn't? One theory suggests Madrigal Electromotive. The corporation behind Los Pollos Hermanos actually caused Walt's cancer. How? They sold defective air filters to Gray Matter, the company Walt co-founded. Those filters leaked toxic particles that triggered Walt's lung cancer years later. The disease that pushed him into crime? It wasn't random, it was corporate negligence. Walter White didn't just break bad, he was pushed. So, which theory do you believe? Was Walt a hallucinating failure? Was Gus a CIA asset? Or was Heisenberg always destined to rise? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want a part 2 with even darker Breaking Bad secrets, hit that subscribe button. Because in the world of Breaking Bad, nothing is as simple as chemistry.